Hi children, last class we started our history chapter when, where and how, and we studied what is history, what are the classifications of history and how the historians are dating an event. Today's our topic is about applying geography to interpret past, or how geography is used or how geography is applied to interpret history. Okay, so today's topic, applying geography to interpret past. Okay, so an understanding of geography is essential for a good understanding of history. Okay, so for getting more understanding or more information about history, we want to know something about geography also. Okay, and geography is helpful in understanding the location of settlement, movement of the people and creation of state. Okay, let us discuss with one example. We are going to discuss it with some example. First example, ma'am is going to ask one question. Why did the early cities flourish near the river banks? So my question, why did the early cities flourish near the river banks? So for answering this question, such type of question, it requires a geographical approach. No, early civilization, all the early civilizations or the early cities are flourished near the river valleys. So why these early civilizations are flourishing near the river valleys? Because you know the river valleys, what about the soil? Soil will be very fertile and water availability is there, and the people's their main occupation, early human beings, their main occupation, that is agriculture. So the early civilizations are flourished near the river valleys. So first question ma'am told, why did the early cities flourish near the river valleys? For answering that history question, we used geographical term river. Ma'am told water, river, that everything we will study in geography. So geographical approach is used for answering that history, that question in the history. So what ma'am told is clear, I think. So ma'am told, no, water availability is there. One more thing we can tell, water availability is there. So early time, you know, now we have different mode of transport, land transport, air transport, different mode of transports are there. But what about earlier time? Earlier time only water transport, that only possible through sea route. Okay, through sea mainly all the activities took place. Okay, so all the civilizations are flourished near the river valleys. I think it is understood. Second example, that is monsoon. So first one ma'am told early cities. Okay, early cities where it was flourished near river banks. Okay, so why? That also ma'am told. Why? Bank, water availability, soil is fertile, climatic conditions suitable, so agriculture is possible. So many cities are developed near the river banks. Second one, that is monsoon. Monsoon is another important phenomena. Okay, another important geographical phenomena that is used to interpret history, or that is shaped India's past or India's history. So what is monsoon? You heard about monsoon? Okay, monsoon means actually it is the seasonal reversal of wind system. Seasonal reversal of wind system. Okay, if it is difficult means wind. Okay, actually monsoon, actually it is seasonal wind, seasonal reversal of wind system. Monsoon is derived from an Arabic word. Okay, Arabic word mausim, which means season, Okay, so about monsoon you want to know this much. Okay, so why ma'am here used the term monsoon? Monsoon is a geographical phenomena which shaped India's history. So ancient time ma'am told irrigation techniques are not there. for the irrigation, agricultural purpose, irrigation needed. So earlier time, now we are using different types of irrigation technique, but earlier time, think about ancient time, no irrigation technique. So the farmers or the peasants, they mainly depends upon what? Rain, monsoon rain for their agriculture. So agriculture is mainly rain fed, okay, they depends upon monsoon rain for agriculture. So early people's occupation, ma'am is telling, they are doing farming activities and they are depending upon monsoon rain. So here geography is used now for studying about the past, okay. So mainly these farmers, they depends upon monsoon rain. Another thing we can tell, in 1st century CE, the direction of monsoon is discovered, okay. The direction of monsoon is discovered by a geographist, Hippalus, okay. So who discovered monsoon wind? Hippalus, okay. So the 1st century CE, Hippalus discovered the direction of monsoon wind. So children, earlier time the traders or the sailors, they started their journey based on the wind direction, okay. So when the monsoon wind, it blow to southwest direction or to southeast direction, they will start their journey. If they want to go southwest direction, then they will start their journey from south. So based on the wind direction, they will reach in the west, okay, southwest direction. And after, if they want to go southeast direction, then what they will do? They will look the direction of the wind. They will waiting for the direction of the wind. Based on the direction, wind direction, they will move, okay. Their sailing, that ship will move that based on the direction of the wind. So monsoon wind is very important. This monsoon is a geographical phenomena that is used in history, okay, to study about our past. I think it is clear. Another thing, geography also tells us India has a long coastline. India has a long coastline with many harbors and natural ports. So that is another important point, okay, or geographical term used to interpret history. India has long coastline. India has long coastline. Okay, coastline, coastal area or coastline. On this coastline has many harbors and natural ports, okay, with many harbors and natural ports, okay, natural ports. So children, harbor and natural port means it is the place where the ship sail, okay. So many harbors are there, many ports are there in India, means India has long coastline. So through this coastline, many trading activities took place in India. So from this we can understand that India maintained a large scale trade relation with the distant places, okay. India maintained trade relation with Rome, Mesopotamia, Egypt, South Asia, etc. So we maintained a trade relation with the distant places, okay. That is next point, how geography tells us, okay, or how geography is related or used to interpret our history, okay. I think it is clear. Next one, geography also tells us that India had many mountain passes, okay. Many mountain passes are there in the northern part of India. Many mountain passes are there, okay. So these mountain passes, Himalayan mountain, many passes are there. So these passes, mainly many people came to India as an immigrants and many came to India as an invaders. Through these mountain ranges, okay, through these mountain passes in the Himalayan ranges made it possible to the people from Iran, Afghan and Central Asia. Many people entered into India, okay. Many came as immigrants. Immigrants means as a migration. People, they will move from one place to another place. It may be many reason, for in search of job, sometime due to the climatic change, people move from one place to another place. Many came as an immigrants and many came as an invaders. Invaders means why they came? They are for attacking India. They came to India for attacking us, for looting our wealth, okay, or taking our wealth. So many came to India as immigrants. Many came to India as an invaders. So another important geographical term used here, okay, that mountain ranges, man told mountain passes, Himalayan ranges, this all we will study in geography. So this geographical term is used to interpret history. So what is our topic today? Our topic is about applying geography to interpret our past, how geography is used to interpret the past. So first one, ma'am told early cities are flourished near the river valleys or near the river banks. Why early cities flourished or developed near the river banks? Because many reasons, ma'am told: water availability, soil fertility, agricultural possibility, climatic conditions suitable. So all the cities are flourished or developed near the river banks. Second one, ma'am told about monsoon. Okay, monsoon is another important geographical phenomena that shaped Indian history. So monsoon, ma'am told, monsoon means seasonal reversal of wind system or the wind, seasonal wind, that is called monsoon. Actually this monsoon, it will bring rainfall in India. So ancient time the farmers mainly depends upon monsoon rain. There was no any irrigation technique, so they mainly depends upon monsoon rain. Okay, and ma'am another point also, ma'am told sailors, they started their journey, that also based on the direction of monsoon wind. Okay, southwest monsoon, southeast monsoon, so based on the direction of the wind they started their journey. Okay, so that also another important point ma'am told. Then third one, ma'am told India has long coastline with many harbors and ports. Through these harbors and natural ports, many trading activities took place. India maintained trade relation with distant places. That also another important point ma'am told. The last one, ma'am told mountain ranges. Okay, mountain passes in the Himalayan ranges. Mountain passes in the Himalayan ranges. Himalayan ranges. Okay, that is another important point ma'am told. So many passes are there in the Himalayan ranges. So through these passes, what happened, many it possible for the people from Iran, Afghanistan and Central Asia to enter India, and they came, some came as an immigrants, some came as an invaders. So ma'am told this whole point only, I think this is understood. Our next topic, sources of history. Okay, historians are using different sources for writing history. Ma'am, first class itself ma'am told writing history is not a simple task. Okay, historians want to get many information. Some information they were available, written records available, but some information they are not getting. So they will depend upon different sources. So now we are going to study which are the two important sources of information by the historians. One is archaeological sources, second one literary sources. So first one, what ma'am told, archaeological sources. Archaeological sources. Second one, literary sources. Literary sources. Okay, so these are the two sources of history. First one, ma'am told you about archaeological sources. Let us discuss what is archaeological sources. So these archaeological sources include buildings, remains of, it include the remains of buildings, houses, pottery, seals, coins, monuments, then writings and paintings, writings and paintings on stone or wall, then tools, jewelry, then artifacts, bones, leftovers, pieces of metals, many things. Okay, these all type of remains that will included in the archaeological sources. Okay, so these are called archaeological sources. And by studying history, by using this material remains are called archaeology. So what is archaeology? Study of the past by examining these material remains like building, houses, pottery, seal, coins, tools, jewelry, okay, paintings, etc. are called archaeology. Okay, so the historians will get these all in from where the historians are getting these all sources. These old sources are buried under the earth. And how they are getting this? Through digging. Okay, through digging they are taking these old sources. So the process of digging and taking the archaeological remains, that is called excavation. Okay, so what is excavation? Taking of archaeological sources through digging. Taking of these material remains that buried under the earth. And how they are taking it? They are digging the earth and taking these remains. Okay, so that process is called excavation. Okay, anyway children, this much enough today. Next class we will study more about archaeological sources. I think today's topic is clear to you. If you have any doubt, ask me. We will meet in the next class.